Okay, greetings everyone. This is Dose, aka Dose Reviews, and I want to tell you thank you for coming to my first live stream. I don't even know if I'm doing it right or no, but everything everything I'm sorry. Well, like I said, I was just ex exchange what I was saying mostly right now. And first of all, everybody here, they actually are for a lot of reasons, mostly for um, to hear what other people need to say about what is going on. The virus. You guys already know the virus, what is going on. There's a lot of news about it. I'm not gonna say too much about it, but we always have to go what is on beyond, and also what is more pos possibility for people to be more cheerful, more live during this time. And like I was saying earlier, that everybody needs to just chill out and exercise. Read a book. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff you can do when you are chill inside your house. Reflect what you gotta do, grow as a person, be a better individual. It's good for everybody. It's just kind of like taking a step back, and see what to do with your life, pretty much. Um, I I just the only things that I go for is because a lot of people, even the national media, is saying a lot of stuff like there is a how long, like let's say like a cough, it stays on the air and stuff. Um, some people say 30 minutes. Some people say 5 days. So for me, don't believe all the media what they say. They say a whole bunch of stuff. And just word of caution, just use your common sense, pretty much. That's it. And okay, I'm not gonna go no more with this corona stuff. What's going on right now? Everybody knows. Okay. First news. Mostly people in Italy, as you can see, a lot of people are dying. All that is really sad. What's going on around the world, around everywhere, not just Italy, not just New York, not even here in LA. But um, it's just really bad. That's it. And our hearts, everybody's hearts go towards those people who, went disease and everything. But it's horrible. Um, okay, yeah, you always have like some people, playing with a guitar and all that in there. Some people DJing in their balconies, to stay cheer up and being much more cheerful about the problem what is going on right now. And people will try to do their best to to be cheerful at this time, pretty much. And just I don't know. I just think that everybody needs to be more calm. Do yoga. Do some breathing practices. With your nose and mouth and all that. And everything's gonna be okay as long as you stay home. Don't see anyone. Don't let no one to go in and get out of your house. Just stay in. That's it. But anyways, I'm not making this as a virus kind of video, live stream, or whatever the hell it is. Mostly what I came here for is, a lot of manufacturers are not really sending me anymore right now because of the when what's going on the virus. more audio equipment for me to review and to unbox pretty much. So what I'm gonna do for now, until everything gets much better, um, I'm going to do this type of live videos pretty much and do some other stuff, on the way. And just stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go subscribe to the channel right now for more videos. And in the future, it's gonna be more unboxing and more reviews for it. But for now, this is what it is. Okay. Yeah. So, like I was saying, the stuff mostly that I was attending mostly is the news. Like I was saying, the lockdown for musicians for performance online. This is what it says. I actually read right now from Redline from the lockdown. Actually, the restriction in place on people, venues, COVID-19, the virus, are having an effect to everybody. And that's really true. From Redline's community news, they actually two professional musician living on Redlands. They're actually, such people who does like small concerts inside their home. We actually see a lot of stuff going on right now. People doing concerts inside their houses for millions of people, thousands of people. I don't know. You know, there's people do it, and the lockdown is actually sometimes it's giving a good opportunity to everybody to make a show in their homes without having a lot of people around in one venue. So this is one of the stuff what actually they say. Obviously, if we are not supposed to gather, then it's hard to enhance in gigs or even to go in the studio and record tunes. And while I am a lot sure as a musician, have not recording gear at home because sometimes you have a gear at home or you don't have some at the venue. So mostly it's much better if you just, stay home pretty much. And mostly, everybody writes songs about to distress about the financial stress what's going on right now because it's kind of unnecessary to put more like those coronavirus songs. I don't know why. It's one of the things that I don't like, and I don't approve that. I don't know why people like those type of songs that is about something bad, you know, like the Corona song with Cardi B, Cardi B. I guess that's her name. No, no, I'm going in the last one. Okay, sorry about that. That's my wife. She didn't know what I was doing. Okay, so yeah, so the live stream about the mostly those type of songs like Cardi B and all those. Um, kind of inappropriate at this time, especially tons and tons of people are dying. It's just horrible. And okay, yeah. So like they say over here, the music is important to people even during crisis. There are also other important channels that people use to local musicians in different areas. Easy to say actually for support on musicians, especially right now. The things I mentioned above have finding of money extremely challenging for musicians, and that's really true because of the virus what is going on. So, I mean, what I suggest everybody needs to actually do a YouTube channel or make music online or something to sell it as royalties or whatever. And and like it says right here, there's actually sites like Bootcamp, which are music hosting and sales of company, like I was saying earlier right now. Basically, anyone can upload in their tracks and create a page to sell their music in Bandcamp. We already know that. Takes a small cut of each sale, of course. There is an online music site called Adobe DROOVIE.com. It looks interesting, but I haven't spent so much time there yet figuring out what's up with it. Because some people, some new musicians, they don't know how to go on the site and do what they need to do on the site, first of all. And it says here also, searching of playing with everyone from bedroom players to Academy Award winning artists over 20 years. Um, so mostly to have all musicians run up in one place during a turbulent time, mostly. Uh, Says here, now it is the time to step down of your comfort zone. Do some live IG, Instagram. You could put your music in Instagram, of course, and post it. I mean, I do that too sometimes. Post any of their social media beyond and the inner circle of your friends also. Now is the time for everyone for looking for something new. This could be a major boost for you, and when it comes for the full circle of friends or musicians, important for people during crisis. Um, that is also true for everybody who's actually making music. It's really hard nowadays, and especially now that when you have a crisis like the virus, what is going on, uh, music is super important for people who are looking for a way for, for the depression, boredom, stress, or a whole host of other things. Now you can support musicians. That's what it says. Of course, like in Bandcamp and internet, or buying their how you call it, their CD. I mean, not people use CDs. I mean, their stream. You can hear their stream, and I mean each stream. What is that? 0.005 of a cent. I mean, hear 100 times, you give him $1. Whatever. But however, yeah, it says right here, you can also buy their merch, like T-shirts, CDs, music, anything they have for sale, anything else they have to offer, or one of the measure note of encouragement says here. Find music online on their YouTube, people who have searched worldwide for musicians, and also for live stream and cover challenge. That's one of the things that you want to, um, you know, when mostly hosting for musicians and everything, to give them for their music on Bandcamp. Local musicians and selling an entire album for just $4. So that's crazy, $4 for the whole album is it's just nuts. It is a great venue for local discovered musicians, and where musicians can upload and performances by themselves, of course, because you don't want them to have 100 or 200 people in the same place. That the So mostly what this is saying is, um, just there's a lot of musicians, they're struggling now because of what is going on, and pretty much just buy their merch and give their music out, and a shout out, for new musicians. Pretty much. Sorry about that. My microphone's a little bit messed up here. Okay. Oh, now what I see here from musician or music reader, the best audio desk for 2020 organized your recording studio. I mean, that's pretty much a given. Let's take a look about this. Um, there is actually a lot of desks, because a lot of people don't have they have a bigger desk or a small desk. It depends what kind of type of room you have. Also, if it is a rectangle room, or if it is like a square boxy kind of room. Um, it says here, the words of studio means different for every person, from a large to open floor plan, to orchestral, to small places, a spare room. Um, you know, Mostly for recording, and home studio recording. Um, they also have a lot of different types of studio desks there. I mean, not a lot of people for now. I mean, because they actually have a lot more time. Everybody has a lot more time now to, declare your desk and put it a little bit more nicely. Or if you work a lot, you're gonna have a lot of mess and studio write up and a lot of more stuff to able to create. But um, yeah, so this is only just saying and stuff that all the studio desks that they have for smaller rooms and for popular for small studio like Studio RTA Producer Station. This one's actually priced at lunch at $4.99 US dollars. Um, it says here it's versatile design in plenty of space and finish. The finish actually like the 90s tastic look. It's a good one. It only looks like it's can only hold for 49 keys for the keyboard. Sorry about that. It has a lot of desk space, um, and also it's a great furniture. It looks pretty nice though. Actually, the website for this is studiorta.com. Okay, we're gonna go actually for the next one. It's actually the second one, the best one. They say is the Slate Media Technology Raven MTI Core Station, and that was a little more pricey. It's $299.99. It's $3,000 eventually. He says here very futuristic look, touch workflow is a dream, and the minus is no space for controller or monitors, and also that is true. It only has those type of monitors like a touchscreen. If you like the type of stuff, it's cool. Oh, sorry, but it's not my cup of tea for sure. Okay, this is actually one that kind of like from IKEA. It's kind of like a standing desk. It's pretty nice. It's actually the BT Media Height adjustable workstation. One of the best actually. It looks pretty nice. It's not too expensive. It's $249. It's an adjustable desk. It gives your back a break because everybody's mostly sitting down, and now you have a time to sit up and do everything standing up nowadays. Boosts your overall health, and that's really true because sitting down is a problem. You get a lot of cholesterol, you get a lot of stuff in your knees. It's not good for your blood, it's not good for your health. Custom height, that is really nice too. Okay, yeah, check it out. That one is actually bkmedia.com. Number 4 is Sor Misa M. It's a workstation desk. It says here there's A's for keys on base studio, A's for the space, and evaluated for monitor space would be nice on the minus. So it looks pretty interesting, but the price is 1,100 US dollars. Okay, now I'm gonna go different news here because I'm just getting this effect. But yeah, but there's a lot of stuff that is going on. Also on BH Audio, Pro Audio. They're mostly, they're based in New York. They're a small family audio company. They're only doing deliveries like everything else. They only do deliveries. Their stores is closed down, of course, because of the virus, what is going on. um, and also, there's also like local news from pilottribute.com. It says here, let's see, one second, I'm trying to do this. Okay, like it says here, no gig, no money because of the musician copying with a coronavirus kind of thing going on. It's really bad. It says here, a week ago, the column was going to be about all about concerts and tours that were being canceled because of the coronavirus, but it soon became clear the pandemic deepened all of the concerts and tours were canceled and postponed until foreigners putting live music on ice for musicians out of work for as long it takes and get past the terrible virus and update it on their lives. So it is only natural to wonder how musicians are fear now that they can't play live and can't teach students face to face. I mean, that's why we have webcams and all that going on right now, and can record more than one person in the studio. You know, not Dr. Dre. I think it was recently, was today or yesterday. Um, um, Timberland and yeah, Timberland. You know that music producer guy, really famous guy, and Scott Scorch. I guess that's his last name. Probably I'm saying it wrong. Sorry about that, Scott. Um, they were doing like a music session live in their live feed. It was pretty cool. I mean, it was like everything else, you know, just doing like a doing like a beat and stuff. So mostly that's what everybody has to reserve now. If everybody wants to stay alive nowadays, you don't want that virus going on and everything. And it says here, it is only natural to wonder how musicians are faring now and can play live gigs like what I said before, rehearse in groups. Many musicians and artists were barely scraping by before, but now it's still knowing how realistic creative musicians are. Put a word on Facebook for stories, experiences, and thoughts, and anything and different ideas that musicians will have most. Yeah, so like what I said earlier, it's impacting everybody, not just regular people, musicians, people who grocery shopping, people who gotta go and do labor work. Now they cannot do it because no more work. And sorry about that, guys. It's really late right now, and I'm doing this. When you have kids, you have to make time for everything. Okay. Um, Now there's a lot of stuff like instruments that it needs to be cleaned up. You know, like on the coronavirus, they it's really it's really bad because probably let's say you went out and you were not using a mask, you're not using sanitizer, you're not using something, and then you come and you cough without you knowingly, and you were like this. I have a mic right here. This is my boss, I believe. Boss. Let me see. I don't know name. DR20. Um, this is a dynamic mic. I bought it for $15 in Sam Ash, I believe. Couple months back, and it doesn't sound bad. As you can see, it's for $15. Man, this is even way better than the SM7. So, in my own thinking, but that's my own thoughts. Um, yeah. So, like I was saying, there is a lot of germs. They can go through your microphone, keyboard, computer, desk, um, in other stuff. Where your interfaces. That's why you always gotta wash your hands and put some alcohol, whatever you're gonna put in your hands afterwards, and then just kind of clean up all your studio desk and all that, so you don't contaminate yourself neither later on. Okay, yeah. So what it says here in this article that is for musicianreader.com, is actually saying the outbreak of coronavirus B19 has sore light on the importance of good hygiene. It is fairly to say it's taken all the surprise to given some harsh reality to consider, and hygiene and music don't often go hand to hand, of course. After all our chosen interest on producing music um, actually puts us in a fairly higher of a risk. I don't think so. I haven't heard. I actually see all these videos in YouTube and all that, and I haven't heard nobody talks about hygiene in the music studio. You know, it's strange for me. Because in the music studio, that's where you touch everything. You touch the screen of your monitor, you touch your studio speakers, your interface, your microphone. You even when you sing in a microphone, you speak. You have the saliva on it, or if you're that kind of person, I'm not. I'm not a best person, but I don't spit in my mic. But that's why I have like a like a pop filter and all that for that. But some people they don't even care. They don't even use no pop filters. It's really important. My room is not that. This is not a. It's not a professional room at all. I'm just a regular person doing this. So anybody can do this. But anyhow, musicians are often enclosed in small spaces. That is really true. 95% of the people here that makes music, they are really close in a small space. And you going outside from the grocery and coming back and not washing your hands and put it on your nice equipment, that's just asking for trouble, I think. Okay. Um, they share instruments. We share instruments and equipment and actual acts of playing the instrument in fundamental tactical. So it makes sense for us often some advice to take in high risk and low risk when it comes from performing and recording, enjoying music in any form. Sorry about that. One of the highest risks comes often from form of a microphone. Like I was saying earlier, no piece of equipment show more between other people in studio venues, in rehearsal rooms, and even in your home studio. The humble microphone is the most crucial piece of music gear. Yet, this tool is a way to use a proximity of hands and mouth. It could potentially be one of the most dangerous microphones. I mean, that's why I'm not even close. I don't even touch it really. I just leave it how it is and leave it on the side. Um, they actually put this guy together for a better hygiene, and they're actually like saying mostly like how to clean the microphones. I can actually give some note to that. Sorry about that. Before you rushing out on it, you actually gotta bleach. Have to have like a little pad or something and bleach your microphone with something before on like a dynamic microphone condenser mic. It's a little more tricky because the parts are a little more delicate, like a ribbon mic, very delicate. No, don't be touching that too much, because you're gonna break the little string that it goes from the ribbon mic. Beautiful mics, by the way. So it says here, consider others on hand and much more fragile and requires special attention when it comes from cleaning ribbon, like I was saying, and value mics are even more so. Are even advised to with the manufacturer before start attacking and sprout with a toothbrush. Okay, yes, if you're seeing a lot on the mic, then yes, you need to do all that cleaning. What it says here, for dynamic microphones can be usually removed or unscrewed the grill. So if it makes life more easier, the grill is a layer on protection between the magic of the inside of the grill or feel of the outside of the microphone. If so, can remove the grill so it can be able to use on basic solution of water on mild detergent to clean it. So yeah, you just clean it well, clean it with a little toothbrush, let it dry, or you dry it off with a cloth or like a towel or something. I don't know. Um, but condenser mic is a little much easier to clean because you just take it off and that's it and leave it on the side. Never touch the diagram around the condenser because it messes up the microphone itself. Okay, so yeah, so you put it in the solution, high solution, hygiene, clean it, scrub it, and then dry it off afterwards. Um, mostly, mostly the tools you need is just a small scrubber, microfiber cloth to dry it off, and like a toothbrush, pretty much. Um, okay, there's actually 3 or 4 things to do. Sorry, for microphones. Special mics, cleaning products, anti anti cleaning fluid goes around the mics and phone and clean on the grill. This keeps it away from electronics and to go out quickly pretty much. On the pop filters are more preventative measures. It can be something that will be clean on the microphone, but it's well worth to invest on a good pop filter. And for the vocal recordings, and there's a lot of different ones there, inexpensive for $10 up to 100 if you want to be fancy and metal and all that. And the mic covers are also special because are mostly like the one that I have here is a dynamic microphone. So this is the puff filter I will be cleaning afterwards, of course. And then it has like a little screw. It takes out the 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 filter inside this microphone, and you can take it off. So it's actually like a filter beneath a filter beneath a pop filter like this one. So yeah, so actually it's like a barrier for saliva and moisture and the parts that it needs to be to keep them dry for it to be able to work perfectly. So how to clean a condenser microphone says here. Cleaning condenser mics are all through thicker and tasks on the account of the few tasks have detachable grills and all of the considerable more fragile electronically. So the key to clean condenser mics is to take care using a dry, soft toothbrush and gently scrub in grill. Keep the mic facing downwards. So you have to keep the microphone, the front, of the mic downwards to enclose the loose particles falling from the grill. So be mindful of pushing dirt. So a lot of times the microphones they have a lot of dirt because people don't clean them often. So they have dirt and they can go to the diagram of the actual disc that goes around the microphone. Um, so always cover with something, as well with dynamic too, and it can be employed in disinfectant wipes to clean the body of it, pretty much. So pretty much just keep clean all around the microphone. If you use it a lot, if you don't really use it a lot, and you have it as stationary in one place, then just keep it how as is, like how I have it downstairs in my home studio. I just have it set up already and set up to go pretty much. I don't have to touch it. all I just need to do is just take out the cover that goes on top, and that's it. Just I sing on it. I don't touch the microphone. I don't do anything in the mic. I have a pop filter that is around what 4 fingers across, and the pop filter. And I'm like I'm pretty far. I'm not that far, but I'm like this far away from the mic. Downstairs, that one's a condenser microphone, so it's more like a singing mic. And so that's actually, when you want to clean your microphone, and always try to keep everything clean for hygiene. That's just everybody knows what they gotta do. Okay, so like I was saying, it's a really bad time right now. So all I gotta say is just wash your hands, uh, clean your household, take out your shoes before you go inside your house. Don't go outside if you don't need to. Don't go to venues. Don't go to parties. I see a lot of people going to the ocean, going outside. The airborne can still be airborne. It doesn't matter how. Today I'm not gonna rant of conspiracy theories or anything like that because it's for another video. Probably for next time another live stream or something. Um, I'm not gonna do those type of videos right now, and just let it be. And also, if you if you have someone who knows who have this type of virus, just try to make them happy, because like I and a lot of people I know, they don't have it. I mean, I know some people who has it, but just for another video, of course, and or they're showing symptoms or whatever. But um, if you just write them a song or something, sing for them, make them try and make them happy, be positive about stuff, um, and just just do what you need to do, just to make the other person feel more positive about the situation, because you don't know if that week they're gonna be alive or they're gonna be disease. So um, I gotta go, and it was it was great talking to everybody right now. So and just be careful out there, and don't um, don't go outside. Stay at home. Only unless you gotta go to the hospital or whatever. And and this is Dose signing out. Until the next one. Bye.